Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
But one today, after fighting Ojukwu and Biafra people, cannot even stay in Nigeria. He ran away to the United Kingdom at age of 80 or 90. Who does that? He should be proud to stay in his village where he killed Biafra 3 million people through starvation to become one, for Nigeria to become one. But why is he running away? Well, that thing Ojukwu saw, because it was Biafra people that were paying the price in northern Nigeria. Every given confrontation, Biafra people get killed. So today it is no longer Biafra people. Gowon people are getting killed. And today, many of them are living in IDP camps. So Gowon could not free these people. He ran away. So if he actually saw what Ojukwu for today, I don't think he would lead Nigeria to war. So we are training the Biafra fighters, and they are engaging Nigeria in a very systematic war that they have never fought before. I don't blame our hero, Ojukwu. Can imagine where somebody fought war for 3 years, and at the end of the day, lose the war. So you don't expect the person to come and start fighting from exile, right? Is it exile that he's going to win? No. But if you look at history, it has always been, this race for freedom has always been like a relay race. So Ojukwu has laid the background of which every one of us are building this temple today. And I am bringing that particular whole thing to conclusion. The exile Ojukwu went to is what we have actually activated today. So you don't expect him after mistake, because a lot of mistakes were made.
Hi guys, welcome back to Batterbox. So Dr. Damages, if you guys know Dr. Damages, he has his own platform. He was formerly with Sarah Reporters, and now he had an interview with Simon Ekpa on his declaration of Biafra Republic come 2nd of December 2024. So this is one of those things where you are like, hold on, what's going on? Let me pinch myself. Is this really real? Is this happening? So guys, I want you to take a look at the interview, and I'd like to know your thoughts, because personally, my head won't bust. I watched the whole thing and I'm like, what exactly is happening? And is this even going to happen come December 2nd? It's like when they tell you like the world is ending, and you're like, okay, is the world ending? How will the world end? Kind of thing. Now, this reaction video is courtesy of the Dr. Damages show. You can go into his channel and watch the full 4 hours video if you have time. But I've just grabbed a part of it just for the purpose of this reaction. Anyway, take a look at it and let me know your thoughts are.
Biafra has come a very long way, and everybody has their way of agitating and pushing the movement for the freedom of Biafra. You will agree with me that Nigeria is not working. Nigeria will never work. And so what we try to do is to bring alternative to our people. And it is the Biafra people first, before any other Nigeria. So we are moving Biafra people forward, securing their future. And the only way to do that is that we need a separate, independent state where we can govern ourselves the way we want. And where we can put a policy that will help our people to develop and compete among nations. So in Nigeria, that opportunity is not possible. In Nigeria, the innovativeness of the Biafra people and their career are getting killed by the Nigeria system. So we need a better system and a different system entirely that will allow our people to develop themselves and compete among nations. So what we're doing in Finland is a part of the generating a document, a legal document, which is going to be a base for the pursuit for the recognition of independence of Biafra to be recognized as a sovereign state. So that's what we plan to do. And you know that we have been conducting self-referendum, which is still ongoing. It's going to end on the 28th of November. And this self-referendum, as of today, has recorded over 50 million votes. It is both online voting and physical voting. So, so far, from the record we have from the official that are responsible, we have, recorded over 50 million votes. So this vote now will be one of the legal ground to give the Biafra government in exile and the de facto government a mandate to restore the lost sovereign state of Biafra. Just like every other nation have done it in the past. For example, Lithuania and co. have one time lost their sovereignty. So Biafra also lost their sovereignty to Nigeria state by force, by the barrels of the gun. So today we are here to restore it. And what is happening in Finland is not declaration of Biafra, but declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra. Because Biafra has been declared and recognized in 1967, and recognized by different countries. So that sovereignty were forcefully, lost, and Nigeria took it back. So we are here to restore it back, because after that war, nothing has changed. Actually, the reason for the war has escalated, and the issue and the cases are completely different today. Was that what it were before the war?
Okay. Referendum. You said the results are showing. What are the results? What are they showing? How many?
Like I said, it is not yet complete.
They've not opened the
but we know from the record that it is over 50 million.
People in Nigeria, how did they vote?
We have been posting the videos of the voting. One thing that people don't know is that, first of all, I would like to educate those who may have not paid attention because of propaganda of the Nigerian media and those pushing it. Biafra today has a de facto government, functioning de facto government in the homeland. And in this de facto government, we have 40 United States of Biafra. In this 40 United States of Biafra, each state has 15 counties. In each county, you have 5 districts. In each state, we have 75 districts. And in this district, we have head of district. In these counties, we have head of county. And then we have, in this state, we have the administrator, which is equivalent to governor. So this is what a lot of people don't actually know. So when they see the result of our activities in Biafra land, they are surprised and shocked how Simon Ekpa is doing this from Finland, because we control the Biafra land from grassroots. So the government is already in the grassroots. So every community knows who is their county leader. Every county knows who is their county leader and who are the executive in the counties. And so with this particular structure, we are able to conduct this referendum, and people are fiscally voting. And of course, it may also shock you that the reason we have succeeded so far in the civil disobedience is also because of the structure, the strong grassroots structure that we have, which Nigeria, know. But of course, I don't want to tell the other citizens who are available to understand why every effort to stop the sit at home has failed. They tell you it is because people are getting killed and stuff like that. It's a lie. It's because we have a very structure, from the grassroots.
All right, we are going to get into the sit at home and everything else, but explain this for me. Let me understand. So the administrators in 40 states in Biafra land today.
Yes, there are 40 administrators. There are in each state. There are 15 county head. In each county, there are 5 district head, and there are other, the chain of leadership and all that from the state down to the district level.
Do these people interact with people? Do they know them?
Of course. They are completely in charge of Biafra land. That's what is going on.
so if I call Ebonyi State now, I can get the names of people.
You may not get the name of anybody in Ebonyi State unless you are into the struggle.
Okay. So what about people who are not into the struggle? How did they vote?
Well, those who are not into the struggle are not necessarily going to vote. These are the people, the few percentage of the people making noise on social media. But those who are in the struggle are voting massively. If you look at the videos we are posting on social media, you will see crowd that will shock you. Yeah, even more organized and better organized than Nigeria election. You can agree with me if you have come across the videos.
Yeah, but for you to now say that the Biafrans all voted and this is the percentage that supported it, wouldn't it be good that everybody had a chance?
Well, that is the point. We gave everybody the opportunity to vote, but at the same time, because this is a struggle and we are in a very fragile state, so we make it possible for people to vote online, right? And then in a struggle like this, you have to also be very security conscious, considering the fact that Nigeria is a terrorist state that kills people who agitate and do protest. So we don't want to endanger the life of our people, by trying to prove that everybody has to participate. Everybody must not participate. Even in the Nigeria general election, not everybody voted, and somebody is still the president. So we don't need to prove, everybody that Biafra have participated. Those who believe in Biafra should participate, and they participated, and they are still participating because the vote is still ongoing to the 28th of November.
What about people abroad? You mean in New York? There are people.
Yes. Everybody is voting online. Those of Biafrans abroad are voting online. And we created a voting system using the Google platform.
And you have a way of verifying that these people voting there.
Yes, we verify. And of course, like those who want to dispute, who want to argue, we give them opportunity to conduct their own referendum on behalf of Biafra people.
All right, this is interesting. Now let's also look at another thing. You have a new constitution that just came up.
Yes.
How was it? Who wrote the constitution? How did
the constitution was drafted by the representative from the entire 40 states of Biafra. So we have people. Every state volunteered the people to participate in writing the constitution, and that is some of the problem or the confusion that people don't actually understand. Everybody must not be part of the constitution at this point, but those who believe in the struggle presented and volunteered to be part of the struggle are part of the constitution, and so that's how we arrive at the constitution that is still open for amendment. Constitution is never complete.
So you have the names of the people that drafted it. Do we know?
Yeah, we have the names of the people that drafted the constitution, and then also listen. It is not only the constitution. As a matter of fact, we have what we call the Declaration Drafting Committee. The Declaration Drafting Committee also cut across board from all states. People volunteered to be part of the drafting committee, so that you bring your idea. Of course, not everybody's input will be taken, but it has to be somehow consolidated into the declaration. So the declaration itself is like a document where we have we try to bring in every idea, every grievances that Biafra people who are representing their different states brought into the committee. So we try to bring everything together, and there are different kind of grievances that we are on that ground. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra is happening in this December. So what we are doing is to carry everybody who believe in this Biafra government along. We don't need to go and drag people who don't believe in the government. So you have to, first of all, believe in the government, volunteer to be part of what we're doing, and you're welcome. So we're not discriminating anybody or pushing anybody away. So those who believe in what we're doing are part and parcel of it.
Now, the states, back to the states. Did you go beyond, because I get a lot of comments about the Biafran. When I posted that you were coming, people wrote and were saying, remove us from this year Biafran talk. How did the states go? Is it the 5 eastern states that you broke into 40 different?
No, sorry. This particular structure of 40 states has already been there. It is not my making. So what I did was to bring everybody who are involved in the Biafra struggle even before I came in. So I told them to bring in the structure that they have, and we start working on that. So it is every state brought in their state map. They brought in their state structure. It is not my making. So what I did was to harness the already made structure from the 1967 down to Owazirike Mosob, down to IPOB, and to what we're doing. And so we consolidated everything and make it to be more organized structure as it is today. So it is not my making. It is the making of the people. Every state brought their structure, brought their county structure, brought their district structure, and that's why it is called, it's going to be the Confederated State of Biafra, because we're going to practice confederation, where the states who brought in their state structure are going to be on their own.
So what about people who are saying they don't want to have anything to do with Biafra?
That is part of life, and it's part of democracy. Even in Nigeria, when Nigeria was fighting for independence, North didn't want to go to be independent, right? But today they are the one who enjoy it most. So we are not bothered about those who say they don't want to be part of Biafra. They're just a few individuals, just like 1% or even 0.0% of people hijack Nigeria and impoverish everybody today. So those people saying they don't want to be part of Biafra, are they enjoying the killings in Nigeria? The answer is no. So we don't actually care about what they say. That's why we have gone this far. Because few people cannot hold everybody hostage.
You are following the trial of Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. What do you make of how it's going?
I don't believe in Nigeria system, in court system. Nigeria doesn't have a court. Nigeria doesn't have a judiciary. So, and that's why, I don't know whether you are aware, we have actually banned anything judiciary under Nigeria in Biafra territory, and they are folding up. So if you are not aware of that, I want to make it clear today. We are going to lock them indefinitely, and they will never come back until Biafra become an independent state. After the 2nd of December declaration, we start to pursue the legitimacy of Biafra. Nigeria court system and judiciary can never ever function again in Biafra land. It's a threat and a promise.
How is that going to happen? How are you going to do
it? It is already happening. Are you not seeing them folding up? That is to show you that the Biafra have taken over their land. Our plan is to delegitimize Nigeria from the Biafra territory, little by little, step by step, stage by stage, and that is happening. So judiciary is the next, because judiciary in Nigeria has contributed to the entire anarchy you see today. The insecurity you see today is the judiciary. The instability you see today is the judiciary. The banditry, terrorism you see today is the judiciary. They have not done anything that will bring justice, fairness, and equity. So we don't need those kind of systems in our land. So, and if you're asking me how we're going to do that, we're already doing it. You see, they are folding up. That land belongs to us, and Nigeria has been rejected by the people. Over 50 million has given us the mandate to chase away Nigeria from our land. So, however we're going to do it is what the government will decide. We're doing it the way we want. Okay.
You know that you are on the list of most wanted people in Nigeria.
That is a badge of honor. I am very, very happy that I am in the list, because if I'm not in the list, I would have regretted ever even getting involved in Biafra. So it's the highest honor I have received in my life.
Now, people say, I played the video earlier in the introduction when Nnamdi said that if they don't give us Biafra, that Somalia will be better than Nigeria. And people say that what you have achieved is to turn some parts of Igbo land to look like Somalia. That Lagos is not like Somalia, that Abuja is not like Somalia, but Owerri, Olu area, basically is like Somalia. What do you say?
So let me address it. Now, did you see the poverty rate in the world? Where is Somalia placed in the list?
It should be at the bottom also. Like
no, I want you to tell us.
I can find it.
Where is Nigeria and Somalia?
Nigeria is at the bottom too. Yeah.
So in the list now, is Nigeria up or down?
Down.
So it's already. It doesn't necessarily mean. It doesn't actually mean that they're going to be shooting gun like in Somalia. Somalia already overtake Nigeria in a better scale. Nigeria is down in poverty level. So how do you
Maz, they're serious. Let me give you this as serious things. I have a friend here in America who lost his father 2 years ago from Olo area, and lost a brother early this year. And none of them, they've not been able to do any funeral because nobody can go home
Okay.
And there are so many places like that in the southeast. Is that a good thing?
Well, I should be asking you, how are the burial taking place in other parts of Nigeria?
No, the way people are reading this, they are saying that it's a consequence of this confrontation with the Nigerian authorities.
So how is this confrontation making people not to have burial in Biafra land? Can you explain?
Because it's not safe. That's what they say. That's why he hasn't
So
gone.
who is making it not to be safe? Why are you laughing? No, I want to. You say this is a discussion, right?
No, this yeah, we're having a conversation.
If you cannot answer, let me
No,
explain.
no, I want you to
You want to answer?
No, this is what they said. This is what they said.
Okay, so this is what they say. But what
Yeah,
about
I'm telling
you?
you
What about you? What about your opinion? What do you think is the reason for not having burial?
No, I don't have. I go home. I don't have.
Okay, so can I explain now? Can I explain the reason?
Yeah, give us the reason.
All right. The reason is because the Nigerian terrorist army and police have been killing our people for many years, even before I joined the Biafra struggle. They killed them in Aba, where they went to pray, and over 150 officially was announced. Over 150 people were killed in cold blood. Nobody asked question. Nobody, was held responsible until today. They went to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house, bombed everywhere, killed people there. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was held accountable. They went to Nkwo and killed, and these people they are killing never raised a gun against them, right? They were only having flag. They killed in Enugu. They killed in Ebonyi. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, they went to Kenya to kidnap him against international law, and I took over from there. And you know what I said in the first place? I said, under my leadership in this Biafra movement, you can never kill Biafra again and go free in Biafra land. So I raised an army called the Biafra Liberation Army to confront these killers. And you know these killers, some of them are repentant Boko Haram. So they recruit them, push them to Biafra land, and people are not talking about that. And when they go to villages, they open RPG or GPMG and they start spraying bullets. Even farms are getting killed. So I said, under my leadership, under this Biafra movement, Nigeria can never kill any Biafra again and live to tell the story. So we raised the Biafra Liberation Army to deal with them, and they're neutralizing them. So when they neutralize them, what do? They will come after the villagers. And let me tell you, is that the kind of country you want to be proud of? Where you have people carrying guns, defending their land, and instead of them to go after those people that are defending the land, they will go against innocent people. These are the reasons why people are not coming for burial. So tell it the way it is. So, and it is not my fault. It is not my fault. It is not the fault of Biafra. It is the fault of the Nigerian terrorist army who cannot confront the Biafra Liberation Army, but confront innocent people. And while they are doing it, he said, I will lay down our guns. And that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. That knowing that this is how they operate, if we believe the story you just told, this is how they operate. The question is the best thing to continue to have them kill villagers if we believe this story?
Believe me, there is no any other better way. This is the best way. If you have any other better way, tell me. The better way is what we are doing now is the better way. When they come to kill our people, we kill them first. And if they come, we will resist them as much as we can. And let me tell you, it will continue like that until none of them will be in Biafra land. It is called attrition. War of attrition. You know, the chief of army staff said that what they are fighting is called the jungle welfare and asymmetric warfare. No, I am not fighting asymmetric warfare with them. I'm defending Biafra people. And what we have actually declared now is war of attrition. Go and Google it. It is, you are going to be fighting until nobody is remaining. And it is not going to be on our side. They are already running away. You know the kind of atrocities people have committed in our land? Is that how to run a government? A government that will come and you don't go after people carrying arms, which you invited with your actions and atrocities. You go after on armed innocent women and children. Is that the kind of government you want to support? So, we know what we're doing now is what we're going to do. And like I said, they should go and Google war of attrition. We will fight this war with them until we know who is going to give up.
When I interviewed Nnamdi Kanu in 2019, I asked him, how many people have you lost? The question was, how many? He said thousands. Let me ask you the same question. Since this started, how many soldiers, let me use the word, the Biafran, your own soldiers, have you lost? If
we lost people, you see them on social media. Now they are posting some of the people they are claiming to be. We don't lost soldiers. I have to be very sincere with you. We don't lost soldiers. They know it. Let me tell you, we are fighting a very different war with Nigeria terrorist state. And they are confessing. Have you ever, in the history of Nigeria, have you ever, even during the war, it was only during the war, actually, that the issue of Biafra was discussed at the National Assembly, and the entire security chief are crying. We are training. I have a military experience. And I didn't say it. You can hear it from the horse's mouth. Musa have cried several times. And let me tell you, if they think that in self-defense is a crime, they should go and read international law. Because the point is that nomadic system have taken over, and nobody is thinking correctly in Nigeria anymore. You come and kill people and expect them to defend themselves. We are defending ourselves. And like I said, if I have access to bomb today that will go to Aso Rock, I will first of all engage Aso Rock. But until then.
How many people, not soldiers now, regular people have died?
They should give you that report. They are the government now. They should give you how many people they have killed. Right? They are the one who killed the people. And what we do is to defend them. So they should tell us how many Biafra women and children have been killed. Because at least you have never heard in any news, that Biafra Liberation Army invaded a village and killed everybody there. Just like you see in the north and see in the other part of Nigeria. But the military are the one killing. We saw them how they kill people in the Onokoma community. They're born everywhere. Nobody's talking. So when they say that people kill soldiers in Ukoma, nobody know what led to killing of the soldier in Ukoma. But you know what? Everybody was proudly saying, "Oh, the military will come and burn this." We don't want to be part of a such system where they will not go after criminals. They will come to where a crime was committed and they go after innocent people. That kind of system should be abolished. And that's what we are abolishing by pulling out Biafra from that Islamic terrorist state.
The sit at home every Monday that you support, how has it been helping?
The sit at home has been very successful. What people don't know is that when we started the sit at home, because the point is that they don't know why. They don't know why we keyed into the sit at home very much. It is going to achieve or have actually achieved several things. One is that it crushes the economy of Nigeria.
Nigeria. Wait, hold on.
I'm telling you, Nigeria.
Yes. Nigeria.
Not Eastern Nigeria, Nigeria. If you know the point, if you listen to Akpabio as Donbass is, he said that the sit at home is affecting everybody in Nigeria. And nobody's paying attention to that. They have lied and used propaganda to say, "Oh, is the economy in the East?" What have the economy in the East done for over 50 years? Nothing. Now, let me explain. I'm still explaining the sit at home. Now, it crushes the economy of Nigeria. Two, we are delegitimizing Nigeria government from Biafra land because it is one of the ways to prove that they have no control over the people. Three, they have also that sit at home that demonstrated that they have lost legitimacy over the Biafra people. You don't know what is happening. So you are very close to Sowore. You should ask Sowore, why did he say that Southeast has systematically left Nigeria? It is because of the sit at home, because they have lost control over the people and they're listening to only Biafra government. It's a pathway to our freedom. And now we are, and let me also explain to you that we are using four different mechanisms and different approach to fight this freedom, which has never been done in the past. One is the political approach. Two is the diplomatic approach. Three is the armed struggle self-defense approach. And four is the civil disobedience, which is only part of it. So these four different mechanisms what we're using to delegitimize and fight Nigeria to our freedom. And it's working perfectly.